Hey, DJ from PTA. Want to go over this stock TANH on July 18th. This stock was actually in the move simply because of the actual earnings it had for that day. So let me kind of give you a synopsis of that earnings. I'm going to take a screenshot of the actual article. Um, so you guys can see it. So, these are the key points when you see a stock and news. And this is why, we get up early in the day because news on this drop at 8 o'clock in the morning. So it gives you a little bit of time to check the perspectives and see what was going on. So we had 30% increase in revenue, 133% increase, gross profit margin, 8.3% point expansion in gross margin. So this was all good size. That after the audit, the financial results were up. Okay, so one of the things, as I said, we look for certain things. One of those things was news. Was in particular, we looked at this stock and it was something that was moving that day. Now again, he played a price, really just a price action. So when I go into a stock, I look at, this right here is a very critical area because of the big drop or gap down. And then I go over here and look at all the areas where, you had some resistance or slash support. This was one at 34. Probably right here was a good area there at 42. As you can see, the rejections and then the pull away. And then probably right here at 41. So 41, 42 is where I was looking at as far as those key areas and stuff. So let's break down to the 5 minute. Again, guys, you're looking at this collectively on both ends. So you can see we had us a nice little bounce. So this was probably the key area right here. And let me kind of show that to you here, right there. So we built up some support in pre-market. Had some volume there. That's what put it on the radar. Good news. Now it's just waiting for the pattern. You had a nice little bounce off of this area and then a pullback, and then it was a nice little continuation. So the move really happened first thing in the morning. You had to be ready for it, and everybody was ready for it because they was watching, reading the news. So with this big pop, pull down, and then this curl right there, 34 with a risk to 32, 2-cent risk. And then the stock ran straight into the key area of 42. So it was a good 5-1. So you got 2-cent risk. You got you a nice about an 8-cent gain. So it was a good 4-1 move right into resistance. It bounced around, broke out of resistance to 47, and then eventually faded for the rest of the day. So when it comes to trading, how to play the news was a good part on knowing where this stock was going to go. So the news played the biggest part of this. That's why you had all the volume. That's why you had all what was going on with this particular play and why this play ran. Now, a lot of people don't want to get up in the morning, and that's why we do the work for you. That day alone, based on what I see here on the parameter, 74 million shares were traded, and we only had a 15 million float. So, it was an easy rotated his flow almost 5 times that day. So it's something to think about when you got multiple things happening at one time, and everybody looking at it, you bound to get a good move. Now, someone looking at this and say, oh man, that's not a lot, but if you had a risk, 2-cent, you can potentially make 8 cents. That's still a 4-1. You just load up. This is one of them stocks. With the price depending on your account, guys probably loaded up 150,000 shares and did very well on that because it was only a 2-cent risk and a nice clean 2-cent risk at that. So the support was there. pattern was there. We knew our areas of support. We had news. We had a catalyst, and that stock flied. Now, last thing I want to go over, because I always go over these every day, which is the SPY. Sort of want to go over this so you guys can kind of get an idea of what was going on. And then, we had a big red day and a big pullback. And again, this thing may be showing some sign of support. Until we break this line and get confirmation, to me, it's just in motion, moving in a certain direction. And that's that. It's not necessarily, I haven't seen anything to confirm that. So we're still in a downtrend, guys, as of today. So, guys, if you have any questions, concerns, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos, and hit the notifications so those videos will come straight to you. And again, guys, we're always trying to keep up on the content. We're sorry for the delay. But guys, if you have any questions, make sure you drop it in the comments. And as I always tell new traders and old, stay steady and stay focused.